Today I'm tying a hot-tailed McLaren Muddler. It's an excellent pattern this. It will serve you well all across Scotland, Ireland, and I mean further afield if you're fishing for trout in still waters. This is a good fly to have. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody who wants to support the channel, get access to the members only content, and be eligible for the giveaways. You can also subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notified of the new videos as they come out, so you can keep up to date. So I've got my hook and my vise. It's a size 10 Kamasan B175 and I'm running on a bed of Uni 8/0 in black. I'm just taking the thread right down the shank to the bend. Now instead of using golden pheasant tippet topping, which is the normal tail of a McLaren, I'm putting in some gold flash and then some Globrite number 9. You could also use like sunburst marabou. Right, sunburst Kate's a good fly. I'm just got to catch them in, just make sure the waist pieces are the right length, and just tidy everything up. Now my thread's waxed, so I've got plenty of grip. And then we'll just trim these decent length, body length, something like that, right? At the back. Again, up to you though, like if you want a longer or a shorter tail, that's fine. Now you can see there's a wee bit of stiffness in that gold flash, just cut at that length, and it sort of supports the floss. I quite like that. But if you don't want to have that, you can obviously use something else. As I said, marabou or whatever. Rib is a small silver wire. So just catch this on the way back down. Again, leaving my waist piece the length of the body. Just catch the ending on my side. And then get my body dubbing, which is black seal fur. Now if you don't want to use seal fur, you can use SLF or whatever, or black rabbit, any black dubbing, it doesn't really matter. But something that you can pick out a bit, it's a bit that can be made a bit scruffy. Just got to dub this up. And then I'll get my body hackle. Fine. It's just a black saddle hackle. It's a cheaper whiting. It's a bronze. It's a bronze saddle, and it's, I mean, I'm fairly getting through it, but some of these fibres are quite webby. It's like probably a Metz grade 2 would be a good one, or you could use a Chinese as well. Just taking a full turn at the front, and I'm coming down the body in about 4 wraps. When I get to the back, I'm going to follow the hackle with my wire. Better than that. And then rib the body nice and tight. Making sure you're tying everything in as you go. Fold the wire and just tie it all the way down to the eye. Right? when you get there, just hold your thread tight, bend and break it away. Snap away the hackle up to another flight. Now just a wee rough with the velcro, stroke everything back. You can come in and roll out your fingers. Now I'm going to put a hen hackle on here, red game. I don't know that you really need to be honest. The deer hair gives you that colour, but it's up to yourself. The hen hackle just gives you a wee bit extra soft movement in the fly. Sorry, the hen hackle, I should say, no, the deer hair. The hen hackle gives you a wee bit of extra soft movement. So, we're going to tie it in by the tip. Make sure you're right back, and then just fold this and wind it. And I like this hackle to be a wee bit longer than the black hackle. Same as before, tie it off, trim it so that the waist piece allows you to have a nice flat spot, and then come to the front, bring your thread up, wind back, right, and you can see I've got 3mm there, right, that's enough. The muddler head I'm making with it's a dyed ginger deer hair. You can use natural, a lot of folk like the natural deer hair on the Cape McLaren muddler. Entirely up to yourself. Cut off a bunch, clean it. And then in the stacker. It's quite short, this ginger hair, which is actually quite good. It doesn't make it very good if I was tying like a big bass bug or something, but for these wee muddlers it's ideal. Although it is belly hair, it should be a bit longer than the width it is. But so I'm going to offer this in. It's got to come to the back of the body with the tips, and then I'll just take my 2 wraps and then just put it tight and follow them round. Just find your eye. You can see I'm actually sort of slightly flexing the hook there, making sure that this is tied in nice and tightly, and then just push that back a bit with my thumbnail just so I can get in. Then I'll put everything back. Make my wee thread dam, and then two whip finishes. Tie that off. way, and then trimming. Now I've got to come in, get my first cut. Just take it back. It's up to yourself how big, how bulky do you want your head. Just take your time. I just like to cover the fly if I need to blow it, just to stop me blowing stuff all about my desk. You know, you get feathers and bits of flash for the next fly and all that. And you can blow them away, and then you go to tie the next fly, you don't find them. Now as you're going round, obviously try to be careful. You don't want to take the tips of the deer hair away. Well, you might, some folk do like to take them away, but I think it's a lot better to have it blend in as a collar. And when you're happy, which I suppose I probably am, that'll do. You'll have something like this. Just come in, a healthy dose of varnish over the eye, onto the thread wraps. Make sure the eye's clean, and then I like to just, if there's any excess, it will just help you form your head. You might give your head another wee trim after this if you're really bothered, but I think that's pretty good at that. So there you go, Cape McLaren hot-tailed muddler, or a hot-tailed Cape muddler, however you want to call it. Very, very good fly. If you fish wets, or if you're interested in fishing wets, loch style fishing, get some of these in your box. Absolutely great. Works in a floating line, sort of traditional style at the top dropper. Works very well on a sunk line as well. You know, it's good at pulling fish to the other flies. Creates that disturbance, subsurface. I mean, a lot of folk will not like me saying this because they think there's something spectacular about wild fish and wet flies, but I mean, this does what a baby does when you fish it. You fish this in a dye 3, it pushes the water, it's buoyant. Excellent fly. So I hope that was useful, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. Tight lines, guys. Bye.